Hello, I'm Chris Weidemann. I'm here to introduce GeoSocial Footprint, which is my project for my master's thesis at USC. I built this project because I'm a pretty private person and I'm concerned with the amount of information that many people share online, especially in regards to location. I've seen instances in media and also my research where people have used this information against others. For example, in Brazil, gangs target individuals based off of their Twitter activity so that they can estimate their worth and also get an idea of their location patterns. The federal government even uses this information to data mine individuals and build profiles for them. So I wanted to build something that would allow users to visualize their footprint and also give them some alerts, rate them and risk their risk, and also give them some suggestions on how they can decrease their potential oversharing. It's very easy to use. In bold, you'll see the instructions, which is simply enter your username and click retrieve tweets. Here I'm going to give you an example of just a few individuals. They're not myself, but they are good examples of how this is used. This individual you can see is in the Northeast. Right away there's two distinct patterns here, with one being a hotter or a red, which indicates that there's more activity there. This is around Boston. As we zoom in, you can see that this individual has a very distinct footprint in the Boston area. You can see from this, where they may be present or not present. Below, you'll also see some alerts. The application feels like it has a pretty good idea of where this user may live based off of the context of the tweets in one instance, and then an employer in 3 other instances. Also gives this user a high risk and then provides some suggestions on how they can decrease their oversharing. There's another user we can give you an example of. And all of these users are real people. Here you're seeing a pop-up that's asking for feedback, which is something that we did to try to judge the efficacy of the application once it was complete. So here I've entered another user. I'm going to go ahead and click retrieve tweets. We'll see this application go out and gather more information, and again we see a very distinct pattern. In this instance though, it's maybe even a little more scary because we have 3 potential areas of concern in a very small area. And if we zoom in here to each of these, we can see very quickly as to what they are. This is the individual's college. So just by looking at this map, we know where they go to school. If we look in the center here, we're not really sure what this is, but if we turn on the satellite view, we can see this is a residence, and this individual tweets a lot from this one specific residence. If we go even further out, we can find that hotspot and begin zooming into that hotspot. And again, our residence is up here. In this one, there seems to be a lot of activity. And if we begin to click on these, we can see the context of these tweets. In this one here, the user specifically says that they're in their basement. So, within just 30 or 40 seconds of viewing this individual's their profile on GeoSocial Footprint, we know where they go to school, and now we know where they live. And for some people, this may not be a big concern, and they might not mind that other people know where they live or where they go to school, but I would assume for most that would be concerning. Below, again, you'll see risks, alerts, and suggestions on how they can decrease their oversharing. For this specific person, for everyone, the suggestions are dynamic, and for this specific person, they're pointed towards a Twitter Help Center to turn off GPS. Also, some information on oversharing and potential risks. The final thing that this application allows is for some further geospatial analysis in the form of a download, which can then be imported into your preferred GIS suite. So here I've just clicked download tweets. I'll go ahead and open that up within Excel, and you'll see I've provided the time, the location, and also the text of the tweet for the user. So this can be something that people can collect, open it up within Esri or whatever it may be, and analyze even further. And that is GeoSocial Footprint. Thank you for your time.